as recorded by the U.S. Army Band. Now, here's the starting lineup. First position, Tigers from Excelsior Springs High School. And guard is 6-foot senior, number 3, Henry Jr. And guard, 5'11" senior, number 5, Dakota Reamer. And guard, 5'11" senior, number 11.
And welcome to your pregame show. They're about to announce the St. Pius X starting lineup. Frankie, what are your thoughts going into this game?
Well, the boys are they're 0-2 right now, but they're looking to bounce back. They've played 2 tough games and against 2 tough opponents. But I think tonight they've worked hard at practice, and I think tonight they can get it done. They're really, they're a lot more motivated this game.
Yeah, this is a big game for them. Coach who guided them to state is coming back tonight, so they want to make a statement here tonight, get that first W, and put themselves on the right track for sure. We have a quick segment of player to watch. Frankie, who's your player to watch?
My player to watch tonight is Lucas Salinas, the big man for Pius. He's been pretty quiet the first 2 games. I guess you can call 9 points quiet, but he had a much bigger year last year, and he's still adjusting to the new offense. But I think tonight, he can turn it on and he's going to make some damage.
I'll go with Tommy Homebrecker, who's coming off of a Hy-Vee Player of the Week honor. So we're going to obviously need him to repeat his performance he put up last week and hope for the best here tonight. And we're going to wrap up this very impromptu pregame show and head straight to the game. We're still working with the games are already to start. And here's the tip, and it goes to Pius. Witherow picks it up. Witherow takes it up the court here. He passes it to Conforti, passes it to McCoy. Your starters tonight are McCoy, Witherow, Homebrecker, Salinas, and Conforti. Conforti drives in, shoots, draws a foul. Oh no, they're gonna call. Yeah, they're gonna call a charge.
Questionable.
I wasn't sure about that. It looked like he had the feet down.
But the position, I don't know about. I don't know if he was there.
I don't know about that. To me, it looked like a clean look both ways, but
yeah,
I'm not a referee. And
that call could have really gone either way. So.
Yeah. All right. So your starters for the Tigers. Let's see here. We've got number 11, Kendrick Cherning. Number 5, Dakota Rimmer. Number 3, who's not mentioned on their roster, I might add. And number 23, which is also not mentioned on the roster. So they need to update that as soon as possible. All right. So after that quick turnover, Warriors are bringing up the ball. You predicting a shootout or a defensive battle, Frank?
I say defensive battle. I'm going to go bold and say defense.
All right. I'll go opposite with you. I'll go shootout. Got nothing better to do, eh? All right. 40 looks inside to Salinas. Salinas drops it. Hook shot in. There you go. There's the first bucket for the night for the Warriors. And we do, I believe, have a scoreboard, like a miniature one, on our screen. And it should have updated, and it did. I believe.
Oh!
Anyway. Homewrecker gets the rebound, brings it up court. Withero shoots for 3 off the rim. Withero gets the offensive board. Great hustle. Passes it, kicks it to Conforti. Salinas had the first bucket. And Conforti gets it, drives in, goes for the shot, draws a foul. And it looks like he's going to be shooting free throws. All right, so Conforti's going to go to the free throw line for the first time tonight for either team. And the Warriors are obviously going to be looking, a big part of their game tonight is going to have to be knocking down the free throws.
And there's one.
All right, 3-0 Warriors now. And we've got about 6:12 to go. I do not believe you have a clock on that. So
We tried.
We tried,
Gave
but
it all we could.
yeah, technically we couldn't. And it's 4-0 Warriors. 6:12 to go here in this first quarter. Warriors are pressing now. And they kick it to 23, who's not mentioned on their roster. So nice block by Conforti. Withero picks it up, and he's going up court, and they're going to slow it back down to set up their offense from the looks of it. Kicks it to Conforti. Passes to McCoy, to Homewrecker. They're likely going to have to swing it back across here. Referee.
What happened? Oh, it looks like McCoy's shaking up on that play. Looks like I got popped in the nose or something like that.
Yeah, probably a bloody nose from the looks of it. Taylor will check in for the Warriors. What did you see what happened there? Was it an elbow to the face? What happened there?
It looked like an elbow, I think, yeah.
All right, so Kyle Taylor kicks it to Withero. It's stolen by number 5. He misses the layup.
And he missed
and then
again.
Rebounded by Salinas.
The Warriors defense is turning it on.
There you go. Homewrecker drives. Shot in. Nice throw from Homewrecker. It's now 6-0 Pius. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Kick ball there. Looked like a little soccer play there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Tribe is completely packed tonight. Probably the most packed I've ever seen it here, actually. All right, they're looking to inbound the ball. Conforti tips it, and he gets it. Nice steal by Conforti. Conforti keeps it. He kicks it to Taylor, who goes, oh.
He tried to look for Salinas in there. Good look.
All right, number 11 on City LA. Do we have his number? There it is, Logan Luttrell. All right, Taylor picks it up. Ooh, foul. Looked like he got him on the arm.
Yeah, I think so. Good call.
Alright, so these are the first free throws of the night for Excelsior Springs. Alright, you keep talking.
And we got free throws coming up. This free throw up. It's good. Excelsior Springs is finally on the board.
6-1 Warriors.
Is that number 11?
Yep, Logan Luttrell, I believe.
Well, the problem is there's two number 11s on their team, so I don't know which one. You know?
One of them might be number 3, I believe, was not on the roster. Yeah, they don't have a number 3. They also don't have a 23, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we don't have a very good, reliable roster here. They don't hand us the good stuff, the other team, apparently.
Right.
All right, so Conforti's here in isolation on the right side. Kicks it to Withero. Swings it across. Withero gets it. Kicks it inside to Salinas, who's up posted up now. Loses it, recovers. I guess basketball is not very good at updating. Okay. All right, Withrow checks out now. And for him is Taylor. Well, it looked like the press was a one-time thing there, Frankie.
Oh, sorry, what was that, Pete?
The Warriors are, it looks like a one-time press there that they did earlier.
Yeah, I don't see it anymore. It was just trying to fluster him for a bit.
Worked last time. They got away the steal. All right. Number 11. We don't know which one because they have two. Brings it up the court here. Gets it to number 12, Sealy. Stolen by Homebrecker and draws the foul, I believe. Yep, that's on. All right. So Warriors will retain possession on the foul on number 11. Conforti will inbound the ball for Homebrecker. So I might mention to the crowd here. All right, so if you see the chat on our live stream, you can actually ask questions to us, and we might answer them at halftime. We might pick 2 or 3 questions. So I will say that you can ask a few questions, and we might answer them at half. Anyway, that's a travel on Storm.
By the way, folks, we are experiencing some pretty bad lag right now. I think it's because of the internet connection. But we're trying to fix this right now, so just, stay with us.
All right, kicks it out to 23. Here's a 3-ball. Good. Basically, there's this glitch on the software, so every time you shoot a corner 3, it goes in. So Peter immediately starts shooting corner 3.
We're good.
All right, we're back up. Is the buffering gone, Frankie?
It's right now. It's. We might need to lower it a little bit.
All right, they're gonna try to lower.
Hey, what did we do differently that made it
So we're back, I believe. They were at the official timeout. Some kid's shoe was untied, so they had to stop the game for him. And Excelsior Springs will retain possession of the ball. Oh, McCoy almost comes back here with a steal. He got the hand in the passing lane and made a beautiful deflection. He's back from a bloody nose, we believe, earlier it was. And timeout, Excelsior Springs. All right, Frank, so this has been a very interesting game so far, kind of back and forth. And the Warriors are maintaining a pretty solid lead. What do you think is the key to that, per se?
Driving.
Yeah, they've done a great job on defense, I think. Their interior D especially, they haven't been able to...
7 points in the quarter is really impressive.
The only points they've really managed are wide open threes. And even then, they've been bricking those because the Warriors will fight back to get it. Stolen by Withrow, by the way. He's bringing it up court. He's going to kick it over to Salinas. Passes over to Homebrecker. Homebrecker's going to drive right here. Crosses him over there. Nice crossover. Over to Salinas. Passes it out to Withrow. Who's going to hit McCoy, who's wide open on top of the key. Withrow gets a pick from Salinas. Drives in. Shoots. In on a layup. 22-7 Warriors with 6:15 to go in the second quarter. They're pressing again. Warriors really putting up some top-notch pressure. They're going to kick it over to the corner to 12.
Wow.
That was a beautiful pass. Over to 23. He's going to drive. Nice pass to 12.
Oh, barely missed out on the end one.
Yeah, he's going to shoot 2 free throws now. There's still technical difficulties, apparently. We'll try to keep you posted on the progress of that. Anyway, number 12 of Excelsior Springs will be shooting free throws now. And even 6 minutes to go. He sinks the first one. It's 22-8 now, Warriors. And for the game for Excelsior Springs, 15. Checking out number 5. Tribe is relentless tonight on the free throw line for Excelsior Springs. He sinks the second one. It's 22-9. And 40 will be it for the inbound pass to Withrow. And Conforti on a pass back will be bringing the ball up.
Strange. I never would have thought Conforti would run the point.
We have some very highly skilled people on the guard position. All right. Homebrecker tries to drive in.
And he got
That was a nice shot.
nice move. Questionable little bump there, but they gave it to him.
Yeah, it looked like a flop to me. Unfortunately, we don't have replay technology, so we can't look back. But
Or we can't fine people $25K for a flop.
ooh, was that a foul on us?
It was a kick. They called it a kick.
As I say, it was a beautiful defensive play, but whatever. Anyway, so Excelsior Springs will retain the ball. How's our video looking, by the way, Frank?
Some of you might be experiencing. We're trying to lower the bit rate. Some of you might be experiencing some pretty decent lag, but I think the audio is still good. So just hang tight, our viewers. Don't leave. Stick around because we're gonna get this fixed.
Think of it as a radio show, folks, and
Right.
we'll be your hosts here
Right.
momentarily until we get this back up here. Anyway, on that little play, Excelsior Springs got the ball knocked out by Pius. Here's a corner three on the inbound off the rim. Rebounded by McCoy, who passes to Conforti, who passes to Woodrow, who's going to dribble up the ball. Woodrow's going to swing it across from McCoy to Homebrecker, who's going to pass the top of the key to Conforti, who passes over to McCoy, who passes it back to Conforti, who's going to drive in, draw the foul. Oh my goodness. That was an atrocious flop. I cannot believe the referee did not see that. He might need to get his eyes checked because that guy just took the biggest flop I've ever seen. 40 barely bumps him. Just the guy falls over and apparently it's just fine. Anyway, Conforti sunk that basket, by the way. That would have counted. 5:02 to go here in the second quarter. 24-9 Warriors. We still don't really have a statistician, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm trying to keep stats.
But you're kind of preoccupied, aren't you?
Yeah, I've been keeping the stats and working with the video. So that's some decent. Right now, we got Homebrecker leading all scorers with 10 points.
Nice. All right, so that's a foul on the Warriors, and we're already in bonus here, and they'll be shooting 1-on-1. And this is 4:50 to go in the second. 24-9 Warriors. Number 23 was one who got fouled, and I say that in air quotation marks. And he will be shooting free throws for them. Witherow's out to the left here of us, talking to Coach Coakley, about what's happened. They get the rebound. He missed the free throw on the bonus. Homebrecker grabs the rebound, drives up, passes to Withrow in the corner. Withrow drives, hits Taylor, who's wide open for three, and he knocks it down. Warriors now are up 27-9. They're literally tripling them up. Which is a pretty good stat. McCoy gets in the passing lane, knocks it away. A beautiful defensive effort there to go from the one end of the court to the other to make that stop.
Back to that three by Kyle Taylor. About this, leaving him open. He's a really good shooter, especially when he's wide open. So he's a nice spot up guy in the corner.
All right, number three just attempted a corner three, and they rebounded it, kicked it out to 23, who then popped a shot, and he missed. And it looked like an over and back call on number 40, and the Warriors will take possession. Withrow and Homebrecker, one of them bring up the ball, the other inbounding the pass. Or perhaps they inbound it and pass it back to the inbounds man. You know what'll happen. Anyway, 4:18 to go here in the second quarter. Withrow will be them bringing up the ball. In for the game right now for the Warriors, number 20, Kyle Taylor, number 14, Withrow, number 11, Homebrecker, number 23, McCoy, and number 33, Salinas. McCoy kicks it over to Withrow on the corner. He passes it across the court to Homebrecker, who's wide open in the corner, and he'll just miss that three-pointer off the beginning or end part, depending on your definition of the rim. And Excelsior Springs will grab the rebound. Number 12 loses the ball. Kyle Taylor comes up with the God, they barely were connected for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You can't touch people anymore in this sport. I wouldn't even consider this a contact sport if that's a jump ball. That's pathetic. Kyle Taylor clearly stole the ball from him and they said jump ball.
What are you going to do?
Apparently all you have to do is cry when you're on the ground and you get a jump ball or a foul.
So Wayne just takes it in, draws a foul.
He's going to be at the free throw line. But seriously, basketball these days, you can't touch people anymore. There's no such thing as physicality. everyone just wants to cry all the time and shoot threes and flop.
Right.
It's just,
I've seen that a lot in the NBA, but
well, it's obviously trickled down onto the high school game because this is pathetic. Nobody can play physical ball anymore. Salinas bricks the first free throw. My one specialty when I was playing was just nailing people left and right, playing physical ball.
I remember you in the tryouts going into my JV year.
Yeah. Just knocking people around. That's all I was good at. One of the shortest people, but I was one of the most physical.
Right. That's what you got to do. When you're short, you got to get in there.
Obviously, I did not make the team, but that's beside the point here. Anyway, 40's trapped in the corner, and he's going to lose a ball.
Great defense by the Warriors.
Yeah, Withrow doing a nice job forcing that turnover.
Speaking of defense, I was talking with Coach Lamble, the assistant coach, and he told me this last week of practice they focused solely on defense. And also, I've heard from Lucas Salinas that their practices have become, more intense. They've been getting down to the point. They're a lot more disciplined after the first few weeks. Instead, they're just like introduction stuff, learning the offense. But now I think they're getting down to business. It's really showing tonight too.
Yeah. Warriors are up 28-9 with 3:15 to go, I might say. Withrow has the ball right now. He kicks it out to Homebrecker, who's going to try to drive in here. Sneaks in, misses the layup. Picks up the offensive rebound, though, and gets the putback. Great effort there by Homebrecker after missing the shot to stay in there, fight, and get the ball back. The Warriors' press is proving to be too much for this Excelsior team. It took them forever to get that inbound in, and then Kyle Taylor knocked it away on the inbound.
It looks like Homebrecker's on his way to another big night. He's already got 12 points.
He's been on fire lately for sure.
The season opener he had 25. So that earned him the IV Player of the Week.
All right, so they're going to get the inbound in. They're going to try to break the press, and it looks like they might succeed. They get across the court, and they'll set up their offense now, Excelsior Springs. Number 5 has it. They're going to play it across to number 3 in the corner, who's going to swing it to 3. He's going to swing it to 5. Back to 23.
A lot of ball movement.
Yeah, number 30 in the corner. Dribbles right, passes over to 5. He's going to swing it over to 3. He's going to swing it over to 12, who almost loses it. Here's the floater, bricked. And McCoy come up with the rebound. Homebrecker's going to drive in.
Nice, what a pass
to Kyle
from
Taylor, who misses the layup.
He got hammered.
Then again, I guess maybe that might be that little bit of physical basketball left.
I like hustle. I'm loving the hustle.
Now that was a jump ball. Both players had possession, and both of them went down.
I'm loving
that. Is physical basketball.
Pete, I'm loving the intensity. This game, no matter the score, this game is,
I love seeing some
they got it going.
Sure, yeah. Anytime you see players trying to knock each other down, really fighting for the ball, it's a great thing to watch. Excelsior Springs has it. They're on bound. They're stolen by Withrow almost came up with it. He's a wide receiver in football. Almost had that one, came down with, but just managed to trickle out there. Now Excelsior Springs will have the ball on the opposite side of the court after a long inbounds pass, and they're going to be now on the Pius side of the court. They're going to cross to number 30 in the corner. They're swinging it around. They find 5. Swings across to 23. He's going to try to drive in.
Capital campaign is underway. Stop by campaign table of the entry hall. Learn about the renovation of the fine arts building and the addition of a free 5-acre athletic complex at the new home for Warriors baseball, softball, tennis, soccer.
It's working.
All right, and welcome to your halftime show. If you did happen to stay with us, probably under 5 people, but well. All right, so we have a couple of ladies up here. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Anna McGurn, and I'm Tommy's girlfriend.
I'm Amanda Hayes, and I'm Joe's girlfriend.
All right, Frank, you got any questions to start off with?
I just want to ask you guys, what are your thoughts? Did you guys expect this big of a lead and a half?
No, because Joe had said that they would probably win by like 8 or so I thought it would be a closer game. But they're playing really well. Tommy's doing well, has a lot of points. Joe had a good last-minute three-pointer.
Yeah. Well, they did pretty well against Barstow, but they had a really good kid. But I don't know. They've been on their game, and they're making their shots, so I expected it to be a good game.
Pete, you got a question?
All right, so what's it like at school, with the guys?
I mean, it's pretty normal. They're both kind of the basketball stars. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel pretty special. I'm proud. So.
They just kind of mess around and regular guys at school, but yeah, they're the stars.
All right, now Amanda, I have a question for you. I know this is going to be a tough question, but being on the girls' team, which team do you think is better?
Definitely the girls. We're going to go back to state, but we're definitely better. Definitely better.
Right. All right. Pete, any last thoughts?
All right, who are your players of the half so far?
Probably Tommy and Joe, I would say, and maybe Bobby. Bobby's doing really good on defense. Tommy's getting a lot of points and rebounds, and Joe's getting a lot of steals and points as well. So probably those 3, I would say.
I agree with that.
And the rest of the team, they're all doing really good.
All right, that'll be the interview. So thank you, ladies, for coming and doing that. All right, so. All right. First part of that first half. I think it was a much more productive interview than last time, when you say, Frank?
Yes, I would think that, and especially because their relationship with the 2 players, I think they had better input.
Yeah, I don't know if the video's still lagging or not.
I think it is. It's moving at like a snail pace right now, but overall, it's still a radio broadcast, so if you want to listen to the game, just, watch, and it might be still a little laggy, but you can hear what's going on.
Yep. All right, so the Warriors opened up with a quick bucket by, I believe, Homewrecker, Witherell, somebody like that. Anyway, 36-15, Warriors are up here with 7:30 to go or so. All right, Excelsior has the ball. Number 12 swings it across to 11, swings it across to 5. There's a little jab step movement there. Passes over to 12, who's holding on to it. Picked up by Salinas. Stolen by Homebrecker, and he has his path to the rim here. And just misses the layup there. Passes it out to 23. 23's going to pull up, pass across the 3 in the corner, who fires it and hits the corner 3. 36-18 Warriors, 6:50 to go. Witherow is going to bring it up. In for the Warriors are Witherow, Conforti, Homebrecker, Salinas, and McCoy. Conforti's going to pass it to Salinas. He's going to dribble to the left, pull up, hit it, and in.
Yeah, good shot.
Nice drive in there from Salinas. All right, Excelsior has the ball now. Pass it all the way across the court to 12. It's 23, hook shot, and 1 from the looks of it. It will be an and 1. Didn't really see the foul there, but, I think it's fair to say that you know my opinion so far of the job done by these here referees. And, yeah, anyway. 23 bricks the free throw, rebounded by Salinas, kicks it out to Witherow, dribbles it up court. Gets the pick from Salinas. Austin McCoy hits the layup. Wow. Anyway, 40-20 Warriors, 6:10 to go. All right, number 5 kicks off his foot. Recovers though, nice behind the back, nice pass to 23. Bricks the 3 though.
Good hustle from both teams there.
They're gonna say it's off Witherow. That's an interesting, man. Anyway, 23 will be inbounding it for Excelsior Springs. Hits it to 5. 23 has it now in the corner. He's picked up his dribble. He swings it to 11. He's dribbling now at the top of the key. Tries to cross over. Witherow fails. Conforti almost gets it. That should be our ball. Oh, man.
It was questionable. I couldn't really tell there. It looked like it went off his foot, but I think it might have went off Johnny's foot actually, because he slid in there. He dove in.
Conforti dove head first though, was the thing. Anyway, all right. Excelsior retains possession. Swing across to number 23, who now dribbles right, puts the 3 in the corner, fires in from 3.
He's been wanting it all. He's been wanting to turn it on all game. I've been watching him. He's had some good looks. I think he's finally going to start hitting them.
Yeah, he's been falling for the ball all game. He's been hitting his shots too. The Warriors need to get back across and challenge that shot.
Anyway. Right now we got some video. I'm looking at our stream right now and it's lagging, but somewhat up to date.
All right. Well, anyway,
you can still hear the audio. The audio is still good.
Audio's still good. That's good. All right. Well, while our video lags, I'll let you know what's going on. So Warriors retain possession. It went off of an Excelsior Springs player on their end of the court. So inbound pass to Salinas, hook shot. That was a foul. That's the foul on Excelsior. So Lucas will go to the free throw line here to shoot 2. And the Warriors are up 40-23 and even 5 minutes left to go here in this third quarter. It's interesting to me to see how many free throws have been going on tonight. There's been a fair amount of shooting fouls here tonight.
Yeah, there have. There has been. And I think both teams have been hitting fairly well.
Fairly decent percentage, yeah. All right, 41-23 Warriors. 4:55 to go. Number 11, Excelsior brings up the ball. He tries to cross over Joe Witherow. Passes over to number 23 in the corner. He's dribbling, trying to get inside. Succeeds somewhat in that manner. 5 to the quick crossover, drives in, hits the layup.
Good
he hits the
defense there.
layup.
You couldn't really play it any better.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot there from number 5. All right, so Witherow brings it up, gets the pick from Salinas, who does an excellent job there getting his body on him. Homebrecker gets draw, rolled out. There's a beautiful shot there from Conforti, but just rolled out there at the last second. All right. So 23 on a floater who gets it in. And Excelsior Springs has picked heck of a time to finally start hitting their shots now, as they're making, I wouldn't say a full-on comeback, but they're definitely closing that gap. They're only down 14. Earlier, they're down as much as 22, I believe.
I told you there's a lot of basketball left. You can't count them out.
I didn't count him out. I did not say those words.
I mean, you were hinting towards it.
I was hinting that we were doing a very fine job. Anyway, there's a pick from Salinas for Withrow. Withrow crosses over 11. Beautiful pass to McCoy underneath the basket as he gets that easy layup. And it's now 43-27 Warriors with 3:30 to go. All right, number 11 of Excelsior Springs brings up the ball. Passes over to number 5 on the right side. He's going to dribble. Passes over to 23. Pulls up. Shoots from the mid-range.
Good move. Good shot. Wow.
That was a very well executed play there in possession from Excelsior Springs. Timeout Warriors, as they need to figure out the defense here quickly before this gap really gets closed. How's the video looking, Frank?
I mean, it's a little bit choppy, but it's way better than before. You know, it's just a little behind right now.
So what I want to talk about is this hypothetical matchup of the girls' team versus the boys' team.
Yeah, that question just kind of came up out of the blue, but I've heard people talk about it around school, and it's interesting to see the players' point of view.
See, I would pay to see that game. I don't know about you.
Right.
That'd be entertaining.
I think all the girls would agree that the girls' team is better. It's interesting. I bet some boys would probably tell you that the girls' team is better as well.
I don't know. I'd love to see that kind of matchup, like Abby Hitt versus Lucas Salinas in the post.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Joe Withrow versus Antoinette Musarici.
You know, what we should do is organize, a scrimmage on a weekend and then broadcast it from up here.
That would be fun. I would be in on that. All right, so here goes the timeout now. In for the Warriors is the same starting lineup, minus Conforti as Kyle Taylor checks into the game for him. All right, so Withrow brings the ball up. He's going to try to get the screen from Salinas, but fakes it, drives instead. He's still behind the three-point line, though, stuck there. He drives across, tries to get it to Taylor, but a nice steal there by number 3 of Excelsior Springs.
Good look there, good look. Oh, looked like he got all ball.
I thought he got all ball.
They call body on that?
I don't know what they're doing anymore. 1 minute they're like, okay, we're going to call everything in existence. The next minute, you can't touch the guy.
Right.
Then the next minute, you're okay to just completely body up and slam a guy to the ground. And then the next minute, we should call stuff again. I don't understand.
Nothing we can really do, Pete.
Yep. Anyway, they missed the first free throw, number 11 does. 53-29 Warriors, 2:57 to go in this third quarter. If he breaks his second free throw, he didn't. 43-30, Warriors are up. They're up 13 points. And they're really needing to take care of the ball here. They're going to need to maximize their possessions for sure. Now with Excelsior Springs offense kicking back into gear. All right, so Withrow now has it at the top of the key. Drives left here. He's in the corner, shoots a three. Offensive board, rebound in. He gets it in. The putback by Salinas. Draws the and-one, headed to the free throw line with a chance for a beautiful three-point play under the basket. That's the kind of intensity we love.
Yeah, Pius is I think he's their emotional leader right now. He fuels the intensity and he motivates the team.
For sure. All right, so Salinas, let's see him knock down off the front of the rim. McCoy will knock it out of bounds.
I talked to him earlier today, and he told me. When he was telling me about practices, becoming more disciplined, he told me that it was one practice. He yelled at all the team, pumped them up, got them going. And when he would get subbed out of scrimmages and drills, he would yell at the players and almost sort of coach them. He was sort of like a player coach,
Yeah.
And that's what every team needs. I think they just need some guy to lead. That's a charge.
Draws a charge. Beautiful job there by Withrow. He took a hit. He got nailed.
He got hit in a place I don't think any guy wants to get hit.
No, that is the place God intended for it to be treated nicely, so to speak.
Right. And he's checking out. Kyle Taylor comes in for Withrow.
All right, so on the court for the Warriors right now, we have Storm, Taylor, Fox, Salinas, and McCoy. So the Warriors up 45-30 with 2:10 to go here in this third quarter. Storm drives in, goes for the left-handed layup. It's it in.
It's good.
Beautiful layup.
Storm's a sophomore.
There's a few
So
sophomores.
is
on the team.
Cal Taylor's a sophomore too, and Anique's is also a sophomore,
Did you say Ringgold too?
and Ringgold. Yes, you got a lot of sophomores on this team.
Tried the corner three, missed. Rebounded by number 23, who passed it over to 40. And stolen by no. Yes, no, foul. Oh, wow. Okay, that's
We called on that left and dive in there, you know.
that's sketchy at best, and I'm talking at best, like best scenario.
Either way, you know, that was great hustle. He almost used his long arms to his advantage.
Yeah, he almost got it in the passing lane. Fought for it, went all the way, tried to get it on the ground, and then stumbled, fell, and then they called a foul on him. Anyway,
No, I'm just not sure. I'm not. Back to the video. I'm not sure what's going on because when we live streamed the game Tuesday night, it was perfectly fine. We can't identify the problem back here. We're still working on it.
anyway, Storm now has it. He's driving down. He passes it over to Ringgold, pulls up, shot for three, airballed it. Anyway, rebounded by 11. Beautiful pass over to 5. They're going to call a blocking foul. Didn't quite get the feet down. Good effort, though, to try to take that hit.
Right.
All right, anyway, 47-30 Warriors, 1:10 to go in this third quarter. And the video looks like it's almost completely stopped. That's disappointing at best. Anyway, number 5 will be here at the free throw line. And he picks the first one. And he's going to definitely look to get the second one. Packed crowd tonight, very packed crowd. All right, Salinas and McCoy check out for the Warriors. In for the Warriors, you got Fox, Ringgold, Beardman, Anique, and Storm. I hope I mentioned all of them, but we'll see. All right.
Shout out to our 7 viewers who were stuck around through all this.
Yeah, good job, guys. Anyway, kicks over to Ringgold, over to Fox corner for 3, just over. Here we go. All right.
Tell these young guys are feeling the pressure.
Yeah, number 11 has it now. Kicks it over to 23 at the top of the key. Drives in right, passes it back out to number 11. Pulls up, shoots from the top of the key. No good. Offensive rebound from 40. Trying to go up, passes it out to 11, and they're going to restart, and they're going to look for his last shot, I believe.
Hey, let me tell you, Pete. If they get Anique in the weight room and he gets bigger and puts on some weight, I think he can be a really good team. I think he's big man of the future right now for Pius. You know, Andrew's going to come back next year, hopefully off of his injury, and then but I think they need someone to compliment him because.
Hopefully he comes back this year.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I have he's beginning some preliminary, light practicing.
Free throws and that kind of
Yeah, well, that's a promising sign.
Yeah, it's
He looks ahead of schedule for the return.
That's good. All right, so Ringgold's going to bring the ball up here with 26 to go. Warriors are up 47-34. Just drew an and one, and I think they bricked the free throw. Ringgold drives in, draws a foul. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Pretty good take there.
Yeah, it was a good take. 18.2 seconds to go.
This
in
lineup
this
right
third
now
quarter.
is pretty crazy. They got all.
Yeah, they're facing
young
the
guys.
starters, and they're holding their own.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not winning, I would say, but they're holding their own, which is important.
They have
for the future.
2 juniors and 3 sophomores on the floor right now. This is the Warriors. And they're looking pretty good. So I think our years ahead don't look that bad, Pete.
I hope so. I'll be here next year, cheering everybody on. So, hoping things look good. All right, so they're going for last shot. You now have 10 seconds left. Number 5 has it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 23's got it. Pulls up, shoots with 3. Drew the foul. That was not the best defense by the Warriors.
Our patented early countdown got to him, though. That's for sure.
Yeah. 3 seconds to go. That was a poor foul choice on the Warriors. I didn't see who did the foul. But yeah, 49-34 Warriors with 3.1 to go. Number 23 is at the free throw line shooting 2. In and out on the first free throw. So now there's a few guys checking in for Excelsior Springs. Number 15 and 20, number 5 and number 12 check out. 6 same line for the Warriors. They're going to finish out this quarter for sure, obviously, with only 3 seconds to go. Number 23, his second free throw is off the rim. You got 2 seconds, 1 second. He needs to shoot. Ooh, almost got it. He pulled up. He got the rebound. Nathan Storm did. Dribbled down the court, pulled up from very long ways away. Tried to shoot it just under the rim. Would have been an amazing 3 to end that quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, the Warriors are up 49-34. Frankie, we have any progress on this video feed?
I'll tell you this, it's not frozen, that's for sure.
Well, that's the good news, I suppose.
I think the problem is the Wi-Fi, and it's because we don't have a stable Wi-Fi source, because right now we're using a hotspot because in this corner of the gym, it doesn't pick up any of the school Wi-Fi, so we're forced to use the phone hotspot, and I think that's just really bogging us down.
We might have to invest in a Wi-Fi sort of system over here, because we need to actually have video feed. Otherwise, we may as well just turn this into a radio broadcast. I can work on my radio voice then, eh?
Right, yeah, which wouldn't be bad.
Get my voice a little deeper, a little more low-key, whispery, you know what I'm saying, Frank?
Right, yeah.
All right.
We should start some sort of Pius morning radio broadcast, sports broadcast.
And welcome to your St. Pius X radio show.
Yeah, 7 a.m. every morning? We go until school starts? Wouldn't be bad.
I don't know, Frank. I already get there at 7:15, and I have to leave well before 7, so yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
It's a stretch. I'm not sure we can pull it off.
I'd rather do after-school radio broadcasts than before school. Anyway, corner 3 from number 3, and he bricks it. Rebounded, from Homebrecker. Passes across the court to Withrow, who's going to bring the ball up. Withrow's picked up by number 11 of Excelsior Springs. Passes it to Salinas, passes it over to Homebrecker on the right side. Passes it to Conforti at the top of the key. Looks for Withrow on the corner, doesn't have him. Picks up the pick from Salinas. Swings it across to Withrow. McCoy gets the foul. He's going to be shooting 2 free throws. Beautiful reception on that pass. Got a quick turnaround. Got the shot up. Drew the foul. Excellent play there by McCoy and Withrow.
We need
and a good feed from Conforti across the court.
Yeah, I like the aggression there. We're attacking still, even with this big lead.
Yeah, McCoy bricks the first free throw, so it's 49-34 still. 7:25 to go in the third quarter. Sedalia, number 11, bringing up the ball. Picked up by 14, Withrow. On the court for the Warriors are your starting 5, Conforti, McCoy, Homebrecker, Salinas, Withrow. Now over to 3 in the corner, swings across to 11, who's now dribbling to the top of the key. Number 23 now has it. Over to 11 again, dribbles right. Pass over to 23.
Well, he had 12 wide open if he would have looked on the block. Would have been a tough pass, but he could have slugged it in there.
Yeah, number 12 just had probably one of the worst shots I've ever seen. Wasn't even close to the basket, just bricked it off the backboard. I don't even know what he's doing. Salinas drives in, should have gotten the foul, didn't get it, however. It'll be a call on the Warriors. That's questionable.
Pete, I wonder how Coach Wright's feeling right about now.
Probably like a fool.
Maybe should have never left.
He might have been able to build another state squad here. Instead, he's rumbling around in the dust over there on Excelsior.
But at the same time, we've done some rebuilding ourselves, and promising things for our basketball team right now.
Yep, girls and boys for sure.
Oh, and look, Coach Mason, our coach who just resigned before this coming season, it looks like he's here. So we got a bunch of Pius coaches, former coaches in the building right now.
Yeah. All right, so Warriors are up 50-34 now with 6:34 to go in the fourth quarter, and out of bounds now on the Warriors. In case you're wondering, Excelsior just shot free throws a second ago on a bonus. They had 1-1. They sank the first one, I believe, missed the second, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so they're going to try to roll the ball, save as much clock as possible. 11 kicks it over to 5 on the right side. Over to 23 on the top of the key, now dribbles left. Over to 5 in the corner, dribbles in, tries to pass it to 3, doesn't get him. And Warriors ball now on their own side under the basket. As they're going to look to bring it up. Excelsior is not pressing. Do you find that questionable that Excelsior is not pressing right now, Frank?
Honestly, I really wouldn't, because number one, like you said, you can't risk to get anybody hurt this early. And what a nice pass, nice shot.
Beautiful pass from Conforti and shot by McCoy.
But I think they're just staying humble. They're just saying, all right, let's try and get some stops, get some easy baskets. I think they're just trying to trip away. They're not trying to.
I'm talking about Excelsior.
Oh, I know, yeah. I'm saying, I think they're just trying to preserve their energy so they can get more stops on defense. But
they have less than 6 minutes to go. They have
I think pretty soon though, if they want to make a comeback, they ought to start pressing. Or maybe it's an old Chad Wright approach, don't press.
I suppose.
But I wouldn't know.
Jump ball from the look of it. One of the first times it's been an actual jump ball, not one of those stupid 2-second holding on the ball, both players, and then it's miraculously a jump ball. Anyway, the Warriors will now take possession. They're up 52-34. They've got 5.5 minutes to go in regulation, or the end of the game, more likely. 40 now has it on the left side. Over to Will on the corner, trying to escape. Drives into the right, tried to hit Conforti, almost turns it over, but they recover it. Over to Conforti again. Good bodying up by Conforti to keep it. Tries to swing it across to McCoy. Almost stolen by 5. He tries to keep it in bounds, but ends up throwing it out of bounds. And the Warriors will have the ball underneath the basket.
That whole sequence, we had, the right idea on the passes. There just was a guy there, I think you got to be more careful.
Our passing vision couldn't work. Our passing vision could use some work. Anyway, Witherell will take it all the way back across. Conforti threw it, obviously, because trying to keep possession here is more important. Witherell's got a path to the basket. Tries to kick it to McCoy. McCoy saves it, though. That's the important thing. McCoy then sets a pick to free up Conforti, dribbles it across the court, goes in, tries to draw a foul, doesn't get it, but he still makes the bucket.
All right, what a nice take.
Good job there from Conforti and McCoy.
If you watch closely, when Witherell takes it down, he points, like he wants a screen, and he's just blows past the guy, and it's pretty interesting to see. I've never seen that move be used.
Salinas will pick up a defensive rebound here for the Warriors. Warriors are up 20 now, 54-34.
You could tell that Lucas really wanted to take that coast to coast, but I don't think Coakley would like that too much.
Yeah. Fighting for the offensive rebounds. Homebrecker gets that final one, draws a foul. He'll be heading to the free throw line, try to finish these off. They now have a 20-point lead. Their greatest lead, I believe, is 22. So they're trying to build back towards that. If he sinks both of those free throws, he gets back to that old lead. Yeah, there's 4:21 to go. The window for Excelsior is all but closed.
I think so. Maybe, it's just a teeny tiny crack open. Just a little tiny crack in the window right now.
Let me put it this way. It's closed, but it's not locked. That's about all we got.
There you go. I like that better. It's not locked.
All right. Homebrecker breaks the second one. It's 55-34 Warriors. Number 5 got the defensive board, drives down, ends up getting the bucket. A nice layup.
That was a weird play out, I thought they were gonna call a foul on Salinas on the back, but then the guy eventually fell down. I don't know. It was weird.
Excelsior calls a timeout now with 4:12 to go. 55-36 Warriors.
They're also acknowledging that the window is not locked.
It's just closed, not locked. Yeah, I love that analogy. All right, cheerleaders doing their thing, trying to keep the Tribe energized with such a big lead. And it looks like they're succeeding because they at least look engaged, which is the important part at this stage in the dear old basketball game. How many people would you say are in the Tribe tonight, Frankie?
Looks like at least 20 plus. And, it's not just people standing up. There's a lot of people. Actually, yeah, there's a ton of students sitting down, so I'm going to go 30, 40 maybe.
It's a pretty solid number. Xavier thinks 40. Xavier counted. So
he's kidding.
He's kidding. Thank you, Xavier, for that little joke there. That was a good time waster for these last few minutes here in this basketball game. A lot of familiar faces in the crowd too, from past Pius alumni.
Yeah, it's See a lot of. I also see random students from other schools too. I'd like to give a shout out also to Zach Salinas, who's an alumni, and he's the one that's been helping us out with our. He came before the game and helped us out with our video, and he's the one that set up our scoreboard, which sadly we couldn't really use tonight because the lagging. But yeah, he helped us out a lot tonight, and he's in the crowd right now.
Yeah, thank you, Zach. All right, Witherow gets it. Easy layup, easy lay-in. Warriors now have their largest lead of the game. No, they don't. Never mind. My addition's terrible. It's 21-point lead, not 23. I miscounted. Anyway, number 3 gets it swatted by Salinas. Swatted. Oh, it looked like to me he got all ball there. He should have had back-to-back swats.
That would have been ridiculous.
Eesh. Man. I almost removed the microphone from the socket because I stepped on the wires, so I'm going to carefully move my feet out of the way. Anyway, number 14 will be at the free throw line for Excelsior Springs with 3:31 to go. And they'll have the opportunity to put themselves under 20 at least. And I don't know if that's important for, confidence reasons or, just not being embarrassed, I guess.
I don't think it makes a difference now. I think they're trying to get through this game and make it look respectable.
Yeah, Coach Wright, I believe, his homecoming was, embarrassing. Nothing short of it.
Not the best. He's probably sweating bullets over there.
Probably looks like a fool for leaving. And I'm inclined to...
Well, I think it wasn't about, just leaving. I think he had a better job. It was a better paying job. So, jobs. I don't really believe him.
Either. I just think right now.
Oh, yeah. You can definitely agree on that.
All right. After a rest sequence where you're free to catch it, and Excelsior will keep possession. Number 23 at the inbounds pass. 7:37 of the ball game. He had a wide open pass. The Warriors D has got to be better than that. Coakley did not look very happy. All right, bring it up. Passes it over to Taylor. Passes it over to Taylor. Passes it over to Witherow. Ball. Yep. Springs knocked it away momentarily. It dropped out of bounds.
Pete's friend Robert thought he had a solution, but he just.
Anyway, we're still live. All right. Only thing, letting this was out of bounds, so it's like Warriors ball underneath the basket. They're going to try to do something on the inbound pass. He kicks corner over to Taylor. Taylor dribbles. Right across to the top of the key. Kicks it over the right wing. Oh, yes. They just updated the scoreboard. 59-39 Warriors with 2:49 to go. And Salinas will look to hit the and one, make it a 21-point ball game here with just a couple minutes to go. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by number 3 of Excelsior Springs. He's dribbling it up. Kicked away by Witherow. And Excelsior Springs will retain possession. Number 23 will be inbounding the ball. The Warriors checking in is Logan Fox. Checking out will be Johnny Conforti. Multiple players checking in for Excelsior Springs. Inbound ball to number 14. 14, who 11 dribbles it to the left wing. Tries to pass Witherow, fails miserably. Hands it off to 23, drives in, tries to pass across, stolen by Kyle Taylor. Kicks it out to Homebrecker, who's going to bring the ball up on the right side. He drives in, goes for a layup. It was just he made contact. Swatted by Logan Fox, who also rebounds it, kicks it up to Withrow, kicks it to Homebrecker, who's gonna draw the foul, maybe, on the floor. Can't tell you what, shooting 2. Maybe. What's going on? I can't tell. I believe it's double bonus for the, no, single, I don't know what's going on.
On the floor, it was not I don't think it was a shooting foul.
1-1, I believe, on a bonus. I was on the floor. So Homebrecker will be shooting free throws. Group substitution here for the Warriors. Fox and Homebrecker only staying in. Beardman and Homebrecker only staying in. Beardman and Ringle.
Kirshner looks like they're gonna check in for Homebrecker and Fox when they come in. So I think it's a wrap.
Yep. All right, so missed the free throw. Number 40 who passes it to 11, who's bringing it up on the right side. Dives in, tries to shoot the left. We're going to call shooting 2 as a shooting foul on a Nico. Call that on. So now number 11 will be shooting 2 here. They're in single bonus. Warriors are also in single. He's shooting 2. It is a shooting foul. Here comes the first one, and it's good. 59-40, Warriors. 2:08 to go.
Their only goal right now is just to get it below 20. Let's hope for the best.
Might succeed. You never know. Here's the second one. Bricked off the back. Off to Ringle, who's going to push it up. Pass it over to Logan Fox. Fake to shot. All right, so that was foul. Shooting 2.
Disappointing. This game was well broadcast. Well advertised. We had a lot of people that were going to watch, but this not very good at all. And
we'll be better next time, I'm sure. Ringle hits both free throws, put him up 61, 21-point ball game now. Less than 2 minutes to go. Excelsior has it. He kicks it over to number 30 in the corner. Passes into the post, except it sneaks through, go out of bounds. A
little more advertising.